Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another figure to review. And first of all, I want to say happy Batman Day to all you Batman fellow fans. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing Batman from Batman Mission, figure from Mattel. There it is, a figure. And also today, besides reviewing this figure, I'm gonna review it real quick with you guys. I'm also gonna show you, since it's Batman Day, I'm gonna review all, not review, but I'm gonna show you guys all of my Batman collection, and just to show you guys how much of a Batman fan I am. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the Batman from Batman Missions, just like the Robin that we reviewed a couple months ago. We reviewed Robin, and now I reviewed Batman. This guy, I got it from, I think it was like at Walgreens. He was like a really good price. I got him at a really good price, and yeah, it's pretty nice. He came with it. This guy was like from a 3-pack. With Batman, Robin, and Bane. And these guys are like the singles. And then the back of the box is the same thing that had the same artwork from Robin. There's the Joker on the roller coaster. You see the laugh. The smile right there on the seat, and yeah, not laughing right. That's funny. There's a license in the bottom, and there's Batman symbol, DC, Warner Bros. The license, Mattel, and yeah, there's nothing on the sides. It's just a simple box, and I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna review it so we can get started with the rest of my Batman collections. Okay, here's the Batman from Batman Missions. The figure. Start off with the measurement tape. He stands right about. Oh, shallow guy. Stands right about. Yeah, like 6 inches tall. The figure. Yep. It's a pretty nice figure. For the price that I got it for, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not like super detailed, but it's a pretty nice figure. I like the texture. The symbol. The symbol's different. Kind of similar to the comic books, the this Batman, and the accessory that he comes with, comes with this shield looking thing. I mean, I'm not really collecting the series of this one. I just picked it up because he's Batman, only because of that. And looks like, yeah, it's like a shield. He covered it, attach it to his arm, and it's what we saw in the picture. It's a really, really nice figure. I really, I really think it's a good figure, you know. And the cape, the same thing, just like the Robin cape. The cape just is just like a little, like the tip of it, like a V, that just goes like upside down V. It looks, how just it would have been better on the it would like end the cape, on the shoulders instead of just like the center of its uh like right behind the neck. But other than that, the cape, it's not too long. Well, it is long, but it's not like really like long or like wide where you can like expand it out. But yeah, it's a really nice figure. For articulation, he's got joints on the shoulders. And they can extend like about this range. And he's got articulation on the elbows, the joints. They're a little stiffy right now because it's fresh out of the box. So always try to be careful. Be patient. So he's got articulation on the elbow, and you can rotate articulation, and then same thing on the wrist. You can bend and also rotate, and also the head. You can also turn left, right, left, and he can also look a little bit up. He can look down, and for looking up, it's a little limited. You know, it's not too articulated on the head. You know, and he's got swivel on the waist. That's good. He's got only a single articulation on the leg. You know, that's how far he reaches. You know, I mean, he reminds me of the figures that from the 90s, you know, the canner versions, you know, they had this articulation, which I'm gonna review in a minute. And yeah, they this does brings me back, you know, how they only had this articulation, and you can only rotate the arms all the way up and down, like all the way up and down, you know. And he's got a band-aid on the knee. That's how far he can go, you know. It's a little like limited, you know. He can't reach all the way up, you know. He doesn't have our double articulation. He doesn't have articulation on the toes either, the feet, you know. It's just a feet, you know, his boot. And yeah, this is the Batman from Batman Missions from Mattel. And here I have him next to Robin, the Robin that we reviewed a couple months ago. Here's Robin holding the spear. Batman's holding the shield. This was the collection, and all I need is the Bane to complete the 3-pack that they were all, you know, exclusively, you know, they were all included in it. But I'll have to look for him, see if he's still available. I got this guy, you know, it was like at the moment, you know, it was like I wasn't planning on getting him until I saw him, and he was like really at a really good price, and I just couldn't pass it on, you know. I really enjoy it. You know, it's a nice Batman. You know, fits in my Batman figures, my Batman collection. Now, I'm about to show you guys, since it's Batman Day, all of my collections, not just figures, comic books, movies, and cars too. So here are my collections. Okay, first to start off with my collections, I wanted to start you off with my Batmobiles that I have. These are the Batmobiles from the Dark Knight trilogy. These are the ones that you see in the first Dark Knight, the Dark Knight trilogy with Christopher Nolan and Bale's Batman. These are two versions of them. They look similar, but you know, this one here is like the battle damage. You know, it's kind of not battle. Well, you know, you see a few scratches in here. You know, and just pulled out. You know, he shoots those arrows and stuff. And I've been having him for since like the movie came out. So yeah, it's more than 10 years. The batteries are already like died out, so I'll have to get some new batteries for that guy. Same thing with this one. This one is the not damaged, you know. It's like, you know, just like the regular, you know. And this one does have the arrows, you know. I don't know what happened to the other one, but this one, it's the, yeah, you press that button and he shoots these arrows, you know. And you can put them down. And it puts them away. And also, you know, he would shoot the lights out, you know, the ones down here. He would shoot the lights out. And then if you lift this up, there you see Batman. The Christian Bale Batman. Right there, riding the Batmobile. I like it. I really like it. He didn't came included. I just throw him in there, you know, because, you know, it looks awesome, you know. I didn't have anything on this one, you know. But, you know, I wanted to put Batman, the Christian Bale Batman in there, you know, so you can be riding the Batmobile. Also, I have my other car that I'm going to show you in a minute. Another Batmobile that I have, it's a really, really old one, you know. It's a Batmobile that I got it from KB Toys. KB Toys, anybody remember KB Toys? Yeah, I remember when KB Toys was around, and I really miss KB Toys, you know. It's a really nice texture, you know, the Batman, you know, reminds me of the Michael Keaton Batmobile, you know, from the 1990 or 89, I can't remember. But yeah, look at the rims right there, the Batman symbol, and all of them. Yeah, and in the back, you know, you would shoot these lights. It's a remote control one, you know. The batteries already died out, so you know, not a lot. Sorry I couldn't show it to you guys, but the batteries are died out, and I just throw in this little Batman, this little Dark Knight, just to put him in there. I got this guy. I don't know. It looks like the small ones that they would give at McDonald's, but I'm not sure where I got this little guy. But I just throw him in there. Just to like make him look like he's riding the Batmobile. I like this little Batmobile. I've been having this since I was like little. I was like in elementary. I remember playing with this Batmobile. I've been keeping it all these years. The inside, it's just all blue. There's nothing like detailed or nothing. Maybe a little dusty. Sorry about that, but this is a Batmobile that I've been having forever. And now I'm gonna show you my movies. Okay, for movies, I wanted to start off with the animated series. These are the animated series that I started watching when I was in elementary. I was like really young. This guy, these are the ones that made me a Batman fan. The Batman voiced by Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill as the Joker. These were the ones that made me. I collected, have season 1 all the way to season 4. These are the ones that made me a Batman fan. I really, really enjoyed watching them when I was little, and till this day I would still sit down and watch them. Being on quarantine, I don't mind just sit there and just watch the entire series. And there it is, the Batman, the first season. And you can also translate them into English and from English to Spanish and French too. I usually watch them in. I started watching them in Spanish, because we're at home. We speak Spanish, but I watch them in Spanish. I watch them in English. It's a really nice collection. I like to collect. The season 2. There it is. And then the back too. There he is fighting different other villains. You want to pause that and read that too if you like. This Batman made me a Batman fan. I started becoming a Batman fan because of this movie series, this TV series. I really enjoyed it. Season 3. There it is with Bane. I really enjoy these ones. These ones made me a Batman fan. So awesome. And for season 4, there's season 4. There is a bat suit. The Batman symbol changed right after season 3. His symbol changes into this one. I didn't really like this one. I like that symbol. That symbol was like the classic symbol. This one, not so much. But yeah, there it is, Batman for the 4th season. I've watched them like over and over again, and I really enjoy watching them. And I got these like at FYE. Can't remember how much they were, but yeah. And the animated series, the Mystery of the Batwoman. This one, was like an exclusive or something, a movie. Got this like a really good price, that one. And this one, I really like this one. I really like the story, because it shows a little bit of his background and also who was the Phantasm, I really enjoy this one. This movie, The Mask of the Phantasm, I enjoy the story. For those of you who have seen it, and yeah, this was like one of my favorites, to watch. And Batman and Friends, I got this one. Was like, I think somewhere like in Big Lots or Walmart, I can't remember. But they're just episodes that we already seen before, from from the anime series, you know. But yeah, Batman and Friends, you know. And moving on from animated, here are the live action movies, live action films, the collections that I have. This guy, I remember getting this guy in Oregon, you know. I got him in Oregon, you know, there's no tax over there, so I got him for like $10 even, you know. $10 for 4 movies, you know, that's a good deal, you know. This was the Batman, the Michael Keaton Batman, and the sequel, the the one that people, you know, really enjoyed. Michael Keaton as Batman, Danny DeVito the Penguin, Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, Jack Nicholson as the Joker, you know. Until, you know, people, you know, started, well, you know, they say that it went downhill soon as Michael Keaton wasn't Batman anymore. It was Val Kilmer. Then from Val Kilmer to George Clooney, they say is the worst Batman ever. Is what they say. They hate so much on George Clooney. You know, he did his best. You know, I mean, they want to bring like some big actors, Lee Jones and Jim Carrey and Arnold Schwarzenegger to the movies, and they never ended up, you know, saving the franchise, you know. But it's not the actor's fault, you know. George Clooney is not his fault either. It's the writers, the directors of the movie is the ones who really mess it up, you know. You can never blame the actors, you know. But yeah, this was the movie, and in the back, you know, all 4 movies, you know, of the Batman from the 90s. Put it right there. And these are the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins back in 2005. Christian Bale as Batman. Christopher Nolan was the director. You know, this one, you know, was overwhelming, you know. And this one, wait, not this one. After Batman Begins, it was The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, you know. This movie, you know, is one of the sequels that have surpassed their original, you know. I really, really enjoy this movie, you know. Dark Knight. I remember back in like 2009 when it came out. We were recently we were where from where I live, you know, they recently they were remodeling the mall where I'm at, and they were making an AMC theater. And soon as the movie theater was already done from construction, they opened it, and the Dark Knight movie was the one that they were gonna immediately play right away, and I was the first one to watch the Dark Knight on a fresh new theater. You know, it was something, you know, that's unforgettable. You know, and 2012, The Dark Knight Rises. Christian Bale comes back reprising his role as Batman. Christopher Nolan, Gary Oldman, and Anna Hathaway, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Morgan Freeman, and Tom Hardy. You know, Michael Caine. There it is, everybody there. Yeah, it was a really good trilogy. I really enjoyed it. It sucks that, you know, he didn't want to come back as Batman. They didn't want to reprise his role as Batman. You know, I heard they were offering him like $1 million, 100 million. Like, who turns down 100 mil for? Yeah, I mean, I would so be returned as Batman. You know, why the fuck would you turn down to 100 million for not coming back? You know. And this is one of my recent ones that I bought. And yep, obviously I'm gonna Dawn of Justice, Batman vs Superman with what's his name, Ben Affleck. And this one's the recent one that I bought, you know. And the crossover with the Ninja Turtles, you know, the comic book, you know, he's also in the comic book, you know. Yeah, and for comic books, you know, I really enjoy the crossovers, you know, he did over the years with the Predator, also with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the crossovers that he did with other heroes too and anti-villains. Harley Quinn, Batman, Superman, Batman and Aquaman, Batman and Wonder Woman, you know. And another comic that I really enjoyed reading was the comic book The Batman Eternal. I really enjoyed that story. I collected it, you know, while the New 52 was still here, releasing them. Another story that I really enjoyed reading was the New 52. God, I miss the old 52, you know. This was the first comic book that I started reading, that Batman comics, you know. I really enjoy this story, you know. And I follow along all the way to 52 episode, 35 all the way to 52, you know. There's that brand promoting the Dawn of Justice, Batman versus Superman. Gosh, man. I really enjoy that story, man. And here are all my Kenner version Batmans that I collected over the years, you know. These are like the 4-inch figure Batmans, you know, 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch figures, you know. They're like so old, you know. So many versions of Batmans, you know. Kenner was like on top of his game, you know. There I have a Robin. There I have Silver Batman. And most of them, they don't have their capes, you know. Some of them, I remember not coming with their capes, you know. It was weird, but yeah. These are all my Batmans, you know. And my Robins, too. All the Robins and Batmans. All the Batmans that I collected over the years, you know. From this one. This one is my favorite, you know. Even the paint's already, like, you know, coming off, and the symbols a little scratched off, you know. You see the painting. I got this guy. I've been having this guy for more than 20 years. He's become like my favorite, you know. Well, you know, I have a sentimental value to him, you know, because, you know, I've been having him for more than 20 years. All of these guys, you know. So yeah, I have a lot of sentimental value to that Batman. Other Batmans are here, you know. Christian Bale Batman, this Batman. And also have this one, you know. This is one of the biggest ones. Batman, one of the biggest ones, you know. It's got a battle damage, you know. And yeah. And the most recent one, you know, besides that one, you know, the one I just showed you. And this one, you know, this one's like the modern one, you know. Because came from the Justice League comics, you know, from the 7-pack review. I'm going to review that one soon. So this is the Batman from the 7-pack, you know, Justice League. For you guys, here are some spoilers, you know. The Batman Hellbat suit, you know, that I'm going to be reviewing soon for you with you guys. So stay tuned for that. And here's the Batman that I just reviewed today, along with my other Batmans, you know, which is the Robin too. And yeah, these are all my collections of my Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan. For all of you fellow fans, happy Batman Day. And for you, all of you collectors, you know, keep collecting. And for all of you guys, you know, thank you for watching. Stay safe, you know, stay home, stay safe, you know. Don't be the hero that they need, be the hero they deserve.